I'm as speechless as you are. I'm as speechless as you are. Fairleigh Dickinson takes down Purdue. College basketball. Now, like, people bet on this. I bet on this daily. I bet on college basketball daily, and like this just makes you wonder like how do you go through the whole season betting college basketball because nobody knows anything. Like literally nobody knows anything. It's the true nobody knows anything sport. Fairleigh Dickinson, the NEC, like small school, smallest team in the country, goes against the team with the biggest guy in the country, number one seed Purdue, and they do it. And I tweeted last night. My editor tweeted, Matt Gannon thinks that Fairleigh Dickinson can take down number one Purdue. I quote tweeted that and I said, no, they don't, but there's a path. Like as a joke, like no, they can't do it, but there's a path. I did bet Fairleigh Dickinson plus 23. Shout out. But still, like, what? 23-point underdogs, second 16 seed to beat a 1 seed. Unreal. And just Matt Painter, what are you drawing up at the end? Like he just looked clueless and he gets the same rap every single year. Matt Painter, and he proves this every single year. He can do it in March. Rick Barnes gets all the heat, but Matt Painter is right with him. So that was tough to watch as a 37-1 Purdue ticket holder from preseason, but it's March. This is what we live for. It was a fun game. Like I'm still speechless. That was insane. That was really insane. I think that might have been crazier than UMBC Virginia because like UMBC kind of like did that, like blew them out type shit. But that was a wire to wire like that. What a game! I can't even like talk about that anymore. This is a golf show. Okay, so Valspar Championship. Here we are, round 3. Adam Shank at the top by 1, followed by Kramer Hickok. Yeah, and Cody Gribble. I promise you that is what most people thought the leaderboard was going to be. Them 3, especially Cody Gribble. I'm kidding. Yeah, absurd leaderboard, kind of absurd, boring tournament. Copperhead course doesn't really move the needle. I guess few cool holes, but like not a very visually appealing course, not a very fun tournament to watch. Especially there's no names there really. So yeah, Adam Shank holds the 36-hole lead, and we saw what he's done over his career holding a 54 36-hole lead. What was it at the Farmers last year? He was 54-hole leader, I think, and he absolutely shit down his leg and finished like T55. I feel like he's a bit more accustomed to the moment. I mean, it's a lesser field, so I feel like he could kind of hang in there. Last time he was in the spot might have been John Deere, the John Deere that Lucas Glover won, and I don't think Adam Shank shot down his pants that game, but I think he kind of didn't play well. So I don't know. I'm interested to see how he responds because obviously when a player of his caliber is in this spot, they never really do well. Followed by Kramer Hickok and Cody Gribble. Kramer Hickok was playing some horrendous golf over the last 5 months, but the last month he's kind of written the ship and he's obviously playing well here. He's in second place. And then Cody Gribble. I want to take a quick peek at Cody Gribble's stats and see how he is doing it because I just don't really. Okay, he's gaining 3.6 ball striking, gaining 6 putting, losing 2 around the green. That's a good stat profile. You ever had a hot putter, nice ball stroking? Like that's pretty fair, and he's deserving to be in that spot. So, all right, let's talk about. This is gonna be a quick video, quick hitter on Saturday. Friday, talking about Saturday. That's the leaderboard, top 3. I'm gonna give a bet right now. We're gonna do 3 bets, plus tournament thoughts, plus JT and Jordan State of the Union address. We will go first bet. We will go Ben Martin top 10 plus 550. He is sitting at T20 at the moment. At 2 under, but he is second in this field in ball striking, gaining 4.9 strokes ball striking, and he's only 2 strokes outside of the top 10. Ben Martin has been playing really good golf recently. His last 3 starts were a T13 at Pebble, a T5 at Honda, and a made cut T54 at the Players. So he's playing good golf and trending. He played well this time last year. He was leading that Corrales Punta Cana, which is next week, for the majority of the tournament. Obviously, Chad Ramey won that. So maybe he likes this time of year. So Chad Ramey, top 10. I think he's going to continue to play well. It's a good number, plus 550. Next bet, we will do Ben On, minus 145, lay some juice, versus Doug Gim. Ben On is gaining strokes in all 4 categories, and he's gaining 3 strokes around the green, which I think is going to be huge over this weekend because the weather's going to get tough. So I think Ben On minus 145 is a good bet versus Doug Gim. So who do I let's talk about JT and Jordan real quick. JT is sitting at 2 under as well. And very disappointing because I bet JT 12-1. He's playing fine. He's 3 under, sorry, which is good. 3 under, shot 1 under today. He's absolutely nuking the ball off the tee. He's second in the field off the tee. He's very subpar on approach, which he's been the last few months, which is it's upsetting because we know how good he gets on approach. And he's just not doing that right now. But he's got to keep giving himself chances off the tee. And it's kind of what he's doing right now. Sorry, I'm getting a million phone calls right now. Sorry. So JT, I think he's in a great spot. He's living out so many putts. So JT, I think, is in a good spot to contend this weekend. Jordan, he has a curse on him. So it's very interesting to see how he will do. He said today was his best driving round he's had in a long time. So that is good to see. Jordan, do I think he's going to do it? I mean, if I had to pick someone, maybe. But I don't know. He's got a curse on him. It's kind of wait and see how it pans out. But our final bet and our pick to win at round 3 will be Tommy Fleetwood 7-1. Tommy Fleetwood sits at 5 under. He was a popular pick, but he's playing well. Tommy Fleetwood is gaining 3.2 strokes ball striking, and he's gaining 1.62 around the green, which I think is going to be huge this weekend with the weather. You're going to have to get up and down. You're not going to hit a bunch of greens. We saw that saved yet on 1 today. So that about wraps it up. Tommy Fleetwood 7-1. Ben On minus 145 against Doug Gim, and Ben Martin plus 550 to finish in the top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed. Enjoy the basketball, enjoy the golf, and I will catch you guys on Monday. Peace.